Hello friends, I'm Amrita from Spinner Story and today I bring you a wonderful little story called Satya, Watch Out by Pratham Books as part of their One Day, One Story campaign to celebrate International Literacy Day on 8th September. So, what is this story all about? It's about a little boy called Satya who jumps and crawls and climbs when he goes with his mother to the farm where she works. This story is written by the author Yamini Krishnan and illustrated by Vishnu M Nair. So let's get started. Satya, watch out. Satya can't stay still. He runs and jumps and spins and rolls and falls. Sit quietly for a minute, says Appa, his father. If you get hurt, don't come crying to me, says Akka, his sister. Don't you dare break anything, says Tata, his grandfather. You're disturbing the class, says the teacher. But what can Satya do if his hands and legs always keep dancing? Today is Sunday. It's Satya's favorite day of the week, the day he goes to the farm where his Amma works. It's a long walk to the farm, through secret up and down paths, open fields, thick forests, and gently flowing streams. Satya hops like a hare and sprints like a deer. The mud is squishy. Be careful, says Amma. He crawls like a centipede and slithers like a snake. Look out for the thorns, says Amma. He swings like a spider and leaps like a langur. Whee! Use the strong branches, my little monkey, says Amma. He paddles like a duck and swims like a frog. Stay in the shallows, okay? Says Amma. He climbs like a lizard and jumps like a goat. Don't slip, says Amma. Satya flaps his arms like wings and tries to fly away. He imagines himself soaring and gliding like a vulture. Later in the evening, when the sun sets and the crickets begin to hum, it's time for them to go home. Tired, Satya climbs on his mother's back. They return through the up and down paths, the fields, the forests, and streams. At home, Appa, Akka, and Tata take one look at bruised and muddy Satya and they burst out laughing. Tata bathes him, Appa cooks him dinner, and Akka tells him his favorite story as he falls asleep. In his dreams, Satya runs and jumps and spins and rolls and flies away. How do they all move? Oh, the way Satya moves. Did you know that animals, birds, insects also move in many different ways and for many different reasons? Like us, they move mainly to find delicious food, a cozy home, a warm family. Some of them also move to escape from being caught and eaten by other animals. Find out how some of these creatures move. Let's see. Dolphins are famous for how they leap out of water. Can you leap? Cheetahs are the fastest land animals. They can run really fast and sprint too, especially when they hunt. Can you sprint? Crabs can walk sideways. Can you walk sideways? Grasshoppers can jump really high, especially when they want to escape from being eaten. Can you jump really high? Snails crawl slowly, very slowly. Can you crawl slowly? Did you like this story? I hope you did because I certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. Do you know why I chose to share this story with you today? Well, Pratham Books chooses 2 books every year for this special campaign of One Day One Story, and Satya Watch Out was one of the stories that was chosen. And what's more, Pratham Books wants children to really discover the joy of stories and fall in love with reading. In fact, it is their mission that each child should have a book in their hands. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Storyweaver. Storyweaver is the online platform where the writers, authors, translators, illustrators, publishers get together with children, teachers, parents, librarians, and they all weave stories. And these stories are brought to you and me, not just in 1 or 2 languages, but in many languages. Remember, India is a multilingual country. So we can access these stories from their online platform, and it's not just for kids in India, it's also for children who live abroad. Do check out Pratham Books, Storyweaver, find out what they are doing, and let's get reading.